we are into the next video as I'm still kind of hunting my Chime, which it always slows down like this when there is a Pokemon with a 5% chance of spawning. Woohoo! But I meant to get something to drink in between videos. That's fine. We'll do another 30 minutes. That should not create issues. Oh, that's not a Chime. Although you're spawning a lot more often now that I've captured one of you. Fly, flew up high. Ooh. Jump kick avoided the attack. Yeah. As it seems, either they can hit with fly, or it makes that effect automatically miss, which causes the enemy Pokemon to take damage. Yeah. Tight. Oh, I am so ready to get a Spheal. I just thought about that. I have only one more island. Like, I've got one more city, and then I can get a Spheal. And I'll be guaranteed to get my Whalmer. Like, my team is gonna get real big, beefy, tanky guys soon. Which, don't mind. Or I don't mind that. No mind to that. I don't know what that means. User. But I had a thought, and it just kind of whisked away. Gotta clean up my desk again. Just got too much stuff on my desk right now. Hey, meditate. Oh. Stretching. Play night. So just as a quick question, I was thinking about also doing some Risk of Rain 2 later. But honestly, I've gotten into the habit of doing 4-hour-long single game streams. But I only do each game once a week. I'm not sure how to take that. Like, I'm not sure what would work better. Considering currently I don't have a large options for playing. Or a large number of options. Could do 4 hours of Risk of Rain tomorrow. Actually, yeah, that's what I'll do. Do 4 hours of game for a while until I start getting into the instances where I've just got 5 or 6 games I want to play. Yeah, we'll be doing 4-hour games. You can't get into Risk of Rain? It is not, if you can't explain why you don't like the game, it might just be because you don't enjoy it like everyone else does. Like, that's about all you can really say. You don't quite enjoy it the same way everyone else would. I think you'd probably like it once they get everything finished and flushed out. Like, I can only play it for so many times between each update myself. That's fair. But yeah. So there's a few weird things going on in my life right now. Chair squeaks, for one thing. But just out of I don't remember if I actually talked to you about this Lord Psychon or it was someone else, but I bought myself a beard oil because my facial hair, well, goes from underneath my chin down to about my shoulder blades. They're not shoulder blades, my collarbone now. In most, yeah, that'd be about to where it is. I've just started wanting to put more effort into taking care of my facial hair, which weird, but this goes from my chin down to about my collarbone. But yeah, no, if the way I almost said shin after, oh, here you are, SOB. Echo. There we go. If my facial hair went down to my shin, I would probably be like Bigfoot levels of hairy as a normal person. I believe I don't really have options here, but I need that Chime Echo. I like that the Chime Echo showed up when I looked through that porthole. Use next Pokemon. Wishcash, maybe? I don't want to kill it. I also don't think it's all that tanky. I think Chime Echo's meant to be something squishy. Okay, that works. You have takedown, of course you do. Alright. Ultra Ball, please. Catch this Chime Echo and let me move forward. Yeah, it would be possible if I never shaved. But even then, if you don't shave and don't clean, your hair in general would stop growing and start doing the split ends thing. It creates its own level of issues. I think split ends actually do cause your hair to stop growing at some point. Or at least not taking care of your hair. Or at least slow the growth, at the very least. Oh boy. And Chime Echo. Pokemon I have never... I know I have never actually caught. Yeah. Came around here, looked for this hole. Hi to you guys. And the Chime Echo spawned. So, yay. Oh, there's another Aqua guy. Like, eventually I am hoping to be able to get down to about, what is that bone, like that piece of bone that's at the center of your chest? I'd like to get it down to there without being, like, wiry and scraggly. I think that's just about where I'd like to get my facial hair. Yes, the clavicle, that's what it was. No, it might actually be the sternum. Okay. Now I need to know, so Google. Cool. No, clavicle is the, bone that is your... Yeah. Yes, your shoulder. Like your upper shoulder. That would be sternum. Like, I'd like to get it down to there and then do, like, just be the weird guy with Viking braids and his beard as an American. Because I think that look would be cool. Just, and I wouldn't keep it all the time, it would just be every so often. Although I guess Viking braids are more like dreadlocks, so you'd have to grow it a lot longer than where you want it to sit. So maybe that's not the best option, or the best thought process. I think I overthink things a little bit too much sometimes. And it's not like overthinking like people think of overthinking as you're going through this whole mental thing and aren't sure what to do. I just overthink because, well, is this cool? Would this work? Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But hey, being able to actually get it off my chest and talk about it, that's also nice. Which is what makes streaming quite relaxing. Oh, hey, Mega Stone. Okay, they actually saved where I was. Yo, thought something was a bit noisy and who is it? Usual scamp. Sorry, Scampo, but I'm afraid I just don't have time to play with you right now. Blue orb that's long been enshrined here at Sapphire. It belongs to Team Aqua now. Thought you'd do a favor to our leave little visitor and keep him entertained. I think that he called him Matt or something like that. It threw me for a loop. Now we're just gonna spam through this. Slateport City is next on my list of things to do. Alright. Hi. He'll be the opponent. He will prevent me from going anywhere. Yeah. What admin Matt. This dude is 6'4" and 270 pounds of muscle, I'd imagine. I don't really want... Maybe it would have been worth it to try and one-shot, really. Ice Fang. Yeah, maybe it really would have been worth it to try and one-shot him. That's no good. Fish Cash, I guess? We're gonna have a catfish fighting a shark. Earthquake. He's only got one Pokemon. This should be easy. Unless he just dies, falls out once. There we go, Wish Cash. I'm 311. I'm glad I had you aboard, Wish Cash. Thanks to your chair, Delcatty level up. Defeated Aqua Admin Matt. It might just be a Hollywood thing. Like, from what I understand, a lot of, what are they? A lot of, Nordic people have very straight hair rather than curly, and they make it seem... Yeah, I would imagine big, bushy facial hair was not the actual thing, and they probably wore, like, very thick wolf pelts that probably covered their mouths and stuff. For the sake of being, you know, Nordics on the ocean, on very far north. But, like, from what I understand, Nordic people, like Port, have very thin, very straight hair. Whereas, like, Anglos, the people that came to America and occupy most of Europe, have curlied hair, or curled hair. At least to a point. But I may be wrong. Yeah. Yeah, no, I would not put it past just full shaved heads. But I also could imagine someone being out there with mentality of pillaging, kind of like Genghis Khan, because Genghis Khan, I think in all of the artwork that's been done of him, even from his day and age, he had thick, not scraggly, but thick, heavy hair. So, who knows, really? Lakeport City is stop. Apparently. Can I fly from here? Can. We're gonna land in Slateport then. Area on the other side of Mount Fire. Two. Could have used a Whalmer. Still working on it. I'm sure there's like some random item I might need as we move forward. There's no Pokemon that I need from over there, so I can ignore it for now. We're also going to be making some changes to my Pokemon team. Organize boxes because I can there and about it. Ooh. Need to move all of what's in here and here over or 2 spots. So we're gonna put you over in 2. Because I still need your thing. You, on the other hand, we are going to replace my Blaziken for a while. Delcatty can stay. Flygon was higher level. Okay, so this is how we're gonna do that. So Richard gets 2. Existences here. Ah. There we go. Yeah, that'll work. Have my starter Pokemon ready as we move forward. We heal. Probably gonna need it. It did not heal. And I do now need to find even more Pokemon that I need. Again, we are getting... Is there anything in the Safari Zone of particular interest? This version? Yes. On the internet's looking at things. Cross, no. Doesn't look like there's anything of major interest in the Safari Zone for this game. At least not for what I'm doing. Nurse Joy. Number... let's see. We are in... We're like in our 20s for different Nurse Joys in the worlds. They're in the games so far for only 3 generations. Yes, indeed. That is why we intend to move ahead with our expedition. That's wonderful, Captain Stern. Thank you for taking the time from your busy schedule to talk. We hope we can interview again with more news of more discovery. First time being filmed for TV, what a nerve-wracking experience. See it? Yeah, in the tavern on Route 128. Getting the den of a super ancient Pokemon. Long thought to have been extinct. Interesting. Testing, yep. And they are stealing the submarine. Just want to kind of skip through as much of this as I can manage. Because text chat. Well, because text talking is a bit frustrating. It's indoors. Get inside and save the submarine. It's thugs that. Same one who tried to take the Devon parts. Hi. Possible. You actually followed us all the way from Mount Pyre. You got me. Bow to your persistence and love of justice. It's a pity, so it is. But we're well past the time when you and your best efforts could turn the tide. We'll add a few last touches to the submarine and we'll be all set to bust open the seafloor cavern where that great Pokemon is sleeping. Fair point. The plans for the beginning, they're as good as complete. Yep. They are waking up some kind of monster underwater. / underground. Spoiled brat busy. Cool. Like, I feel like I at least have enough Pokemon to fight 4 people at once. Considering I just seem to be all-powerful. No matter how many times I try and make the game harder. Fight like Poseidon, even on land. Now you're gonna intimidate my giant fire chicken. Alright. Wow, I don't have close combat. I was expecting close combat, not double kick. Good enough. Embargo. These birds. Booth can't use its items anymore. Double kick. Smack. And a chicken kicked the dog in the face. 34. Drop it. Yeah, what is your guys? Well, not opinion, but what do you guys think of the most recent Sword and Shield trailer? Fargo, yeah. Like, the more recent one, for me, I don't see it building any hype. It's just kind of like, it showed a new Pokemon and gave some little bitty hints and 2 new separate to each game trainers, which is pretty cool. % dropped frames, that's not great. That's not great at all for me. Which, I like the designs that they're going for with the trainers, or with the gym lead. Took me a minute to catch on, well, took me looking at some stuff and being curious why all the gym leaders had numbers on their clothes. Then it came back around and made a lot of sense when someone shared, I think it's like all sports uniforms in Japan, everyone has a number kind of assigned to them. So it's that kind of mentality, I think. Like, it's tournaments, and if you're doing well enough, you have your number and things like that. I think is interesting. I did a terrible job of explaining that. I really did. Sorry about that. Is essentially like the numbers you get if you participate in a marathon. Let's get short. Fire. Alright. Team Aqua Hunt. Get demoted if I lose, though. But you did lose, so you're probably gonna get demoted anyways. You're the 26th strongest opera. Are there more than 26 of you? Mission complete. Check out the modified sub in our hideout. Like to see it all, to see all the modding on the sub. Is this one? Oh, this one might not be in the mountain. Be on the water. Maybe those criminals, what are they planning to do with Sub Explorer 1? Can't be. They're after the super ancient Pokemon at the bottom of the sea. They did say that. That's what they're after. Lily Cove. Oh yeah, the hideouts in... Oh yeah, their hideouts in Lily Cove, and Magma's is... Well, yes, I will save... Huh. Oh, we're just sailing to Lily Cove. I forgot about that part of this, too. Yep. Lily Cove City. Oh. Alright, so... Sitting right now. This direction? No. Just the port. Which, them having a fully indoor... Okay, that's creepy. 4 kids standing in a circle. One guy watches. Pokemon contests, which I still kind of need to do. Oh, hi. Wait, you mean our hideout's down? Jeez, you are... Team Aqua steal your Pokemon. Yeah. That was a weird situation. What did they say? Oh, read Pokemon's memories. Nah, I'm good. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, contest. Trainers. Okay. Fan club. I don't know what you're asking me. I kind of ignored that. What are you saying? Oh, Pokemon Lisa has, which would be an Altaria. He dresses like Altaria. Because that's... Oh, hey. Hey, there is, the Challenger. Famous Linko department store. Hey, we're going shopping. Ugh. Posters, yep. I wish I could really just... Yeah, let's have a battle. I really wish I could just buy stones in the games. Still. Like, they made it such a tedious thing to get stones to evolve your Pokemon. They sent out Swellow. Right? Oh, hey. Nice looking little city area that looks nothing like the place we were just in. Aerial Ace. Holy cow, that hurts. Alright, you're not flying type. I gotta remember stuff. Your Loof. Just look like a chicken. You don't have, well, you are a chicken, so you look like a chicken. Ooh. This might not go super well. Ground type. I think I'm faster, so I'm gonna try and double kick and see how Richard handles it. Let's go. Hard. Ugh. That didn't do great. Any water. It's ground type. That's gonna just wipe me out. Yep. That's fine. I'm gonna Wish Cash with Zen Headbutt. Get some psychic damage in there. I don't think... Oh. Yeah. I think this will work. Holy cow, this thing's got some tankiness. Rock Slide. That's fine. what we will do, earthquake. You protected against my earthquake, damn it. Now I'm just taking down an entire city for nothing. Earthquake. There we go. Second one. And California's underwater. Which, that was kind of crazy this week, wasn't it? That there was a earthquake in California that caused the plate, or caused, I saw a picture, caused a road to split so far away from itself that you could probably drive a, no, but it's moved so far on the fault, but it was also like this near perfect cut. So it just seemed like someone made the water. Really worth it. I've already got surf. All of these things other than earthquake. Yeah, California's going to break off eventually, probably. People give up on muddy water. And they're not gonna just snap off and then start floating out, you know, and like nearly to, well, it will take years. I could really use a fire type right now, but if you're gonna bring a fighting type grass to me, I will send some ghosts out. Like, California will eventually start becoming an island. Unless we help. Are we helping cause them to become an island, or are we helping them stop becoming an island? First still works. It's just damage to the Breloom over time. There we go. Now, we'll Wisp to add to it, hopefully. Oh, you punk! Add cargo. I don't think I can burn a lava monster. Okay, it's inevitable. So we are just going to make them into an island. That sounds fine. Reasonable. It's not going to stop any of the earthquakes. Like, eventually, how it looks is... If someone else went live on Twitch. What it looks like is that eventually Hawaii is going to grow so many islands that Hawaii and California, as California moves, they're going to become direct neighbors. So all the Surfer Bros can just kind of hang out around there with each other. On the skull. Also, I did use curse in this session when saying I don't like curse. Wisp. Get some damage. Or some dot. Burn. Don't think Ghost works on you. Does. Cool. I got myself poisoned as a ghost. How even? Duskull hurt by poison. Or not Duskull. Brome hurt. Yeah, Duskull hurt by poison. Brome hurt by fire. But I have 6 Pokemon in my party, so I win. Oh, come on. What does your Breloom actually do? Because it doesn't seem to be able to hurt me. Maybe that's why you traded him off. I could confuse Ray just to add to her Breloom hurting itself. Mind Reader, but it failed. Poison, burn. Yeah, we're just standing here as my one-eyed weird looking creature thing is watching a plant monster burn. Yeah, that works. A skull. Add a grid 1 and 9. And I defeated May. That worked out. He is talking. I think going back to Little Root. I'm going to take on the Pokemon League. You are way behind in completing your Pokedex. Even for just this region. Stop. Because that actually took a toll out on my Pokemon. It took a toll on my Pokemon. Fine, full health. We hope to see you again. Bye. Alright, I'm gonna get something to drink real quick. As well as stop the